Hi.
Hi, welcome. You're Cooking After Dark with Captain Unicorn and JCBear. Yes, we're here. It's Monday night. It's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what is it at your time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. So it just should be post dinner time for you and pre late night snack for me. Late night snacks are good. Late night snacks are
We are
good.
bi-coastal and
By
bi-national.
meals. We're at different feeding times, which is always good. It's always good to have something like that come along. And we're having fun, having a couple of little technical
Always.
difficulties. Yes, the bear screwed up a little bit. The bear screwed up a little bit for that.
Not
But
touching
we're,
that one.
you better not. You better not. I think we should give people a little bit of time. They should know that we're coming on at Mondays at 10. They should be.
Or whatever their current time zone
Hey,
is.
they're coming through slowly. The notifications are hitting. Please hit notifications. Hey, Thursday's child, how's it going?
I
Hey, Addie. Hey,
I don't care about
Seth,
her. I'm gonna get punched.
how's it going? We're having some fun here tonight. Hey, Ganjan, way out in the West Coast, how's it going? Just waiting a few minutes. I hope everybody had a fantastic Easter, although we had a long weekend. We are also experiencing rain and wet snow here in southern Ontario, so that's always a fun to have. Always fun. We're
We
never
had our snow last week.
well, you're never truly out of winter until May here, I say. Never
I've
truly.
I've I've seen snow in June. I mean, not a
Where
lot, but
were you? Where were you?
Eastern Washington.
Really?
Yeah.
All the way back there and you still had snow?
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
it's not a lot. It's just every once in a while it'll happen.
Every once in a while you'll be going through the snow. Chicken and yogurt sauce, lentils, and cherry tomato chutney. Nice. Hey, Gina Maxey. How's it going? I just made myself a very simple item for Easter Sunday. I had some roasted vegetables. I made myself a couple of nice pork chops, a little bit of seasoning on them, and I was very happy. And I drowned my sweet tooth in Kawartha's black cherry ice cream. Mm. Sweet, 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 sweet,
Uh,
sweet.
Hi, Bobbles.
Hey, Bobbles, go rest. Go rest and take it easy. Lysol hugs, everyone. Oh my God. It's all good.
But are
Yeah,
they
the
good meals?
mine was a good meal. I had
No,
a good meal.
seculars. He gets prepared meals, but are they good?
Yes, but are they satisfying?
Yeah.
Do they satisfy your taste buds with an explosion of flavor that will titillate the tongue? You know what I'm saying? It has to titillate the tongue. It has to give you that satisfying meaning.
I don't
Yes,
know
but
that I've
are
ever
they?
had tandoori chicken.
Mmm. Tandoori chicken. It comes out with a rich color. It's a rich, vibrant pink color on the chicken. And the restaurant that I went to that served it, it's on a really hot skillet, so you'll hear that sizzle coming out. And it has a bed of onions and some vegetables and a couple of slices of lemon. Oh,
Mm. I went to we went
mm,
to a Indian buffet,
hmm
so I'm sure that's slightly less quality than a good meal, but it was probably there at some point, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, normally it's nice to have it with a little bit of a spicy chutney or more of a mellow chutney sauce with it, and it usually comes out, like I said, a very vibrant pink, reddish color, and it's usually dry. Like there's no sauce or gravy with it, but it has a very distinct. It's more on the savory side if you're looking for something like that versus a korma, which is savory but can still have a little bit of sweet, and as opposed to butter chicken, which
Mm.
has I find it more on the sweet side when you're coming through with it. But what kills me, yes, the naan bread. Ah,
Oh
the
yeah, love that.
naan bread kills me. There is some wonderful places up here where the naan, you can have it. Uh, they line it with pomegranate and pistachio. Oh my God, it's that sweet and savory taste that you can mix with the gravy. You scoop it with the gravy. It's like, it's like
Okay,
yum.
first, let me get to a very important question. Did everybody watch the video we put up yesterday?
Did everybody enjoy the making of the poutine? Well, food hugs every curve of our bodies, so that's all
Mm.
I'm saying about it as a lover. You didn't check it out? I am hurt.
Now,
I
just
am
keep in mind
hurt.
this is our first foray into this, and we will get better as it goes on.
hmm But the poutine, you must enjoy the poutine. It's always good. It's always good. How did you like it, Gina? Hopefully you I enjoyed a little narration. Oh, I gave up about 6 packs a long time ago. It's like the amount of work to get to them, and you have to maintain them, and you have to, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, no. No, 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 no. Oh, Thursday's Child like it? Great. It helps when you have, like something to hold onto the thing, video recording it.
Yeah.
So it's always got.
I need to do better with my mobile videoing when I'm out shopping,
Oh, same
and,
here.
and I have ideas for little, 5 minute skit kind of things.
Hey, Danielle. Thanks for coming. Oh, it's all good. As long as you're listening. If you do have anything, you have to also remember, you know, when you guys make something and so forth, I don't care what it looks like. It's your creation. Send it into us to see. Send it into us so that we can post it. It's all good. Trust me, not everything comes out perfect the first time. And sometimes if it does come out perfect, it's really hard to recreate the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth time. So it's absolutely insane.
Yeah. So no one sent any pictures yet. We're still
No
waiting
one
on that.
sent any pictures. Yeah, like, and don't be embarrassed about it not turning out perfect. That's the whole point. A lot of our stuff doesn't turn out perfect the first time, and sometimes it does. So it's all good. Hey, G5. Oops, itchy nose. I'm gonna kiss the fool. Mwah. There we go. Or mwah. I can't remember which. I always go the opposite way than what I'm doing. I should go. Nope. I have to go like this. Mwah.
Oh, wrong way. Damn it.
Yeah, going the wrong way. Hey, G5. Did you like our first like video drop and stuff like that? Mm, remember, less stressed and coffee obsessed. That is me. It's all good to get you guys in. Now, here's the thing. The bear went shopping this weekend, okay? Because this carnivore is going to be attempting the vegetarian chili this week. Now, some of my vids were on may not play because it's on a different format, but we're going to give it a shot. So I'm going to take you into a very typical Canadian grocery market. The videos are like just short, 10 to 15 seconds, but you'll be able to see what we see and see the prices we pay. The prices, let me tell you the prices. You think it's high in the US? Madonna mia, you have no idea the prices we pay for our stuff. But I'm also hopefully be able to show you how our food tins and stuff are labeled, because it is different than what you would normally see in the US. And I'm wondering if you will be able to spot the differences on what they're coming up through, or what it's coming through
Oh, I'm
as.
sure it'll be obvious.
For some, but for others, it may not be. Like, you never know. Things look the same. It all depends on what people look at them for, and look at what it is. So it's all good. So I'm going to see if potentially, let's see if my first video file will play. Okay. Let's see if I can get this one to play. If you can share that. Yes. As you can see, I'm looking at that is actually zucchini, the Italian cucumber, if you know what I mean. And above that are jalapeno hot peppers. And we have the Chinese eggplant above that. And just, come on, continue playing. Now there. We have our regular bell peppers underneath, but for the veggie chili that's coming up, I picked a couple of these nice long green hot chilies. So that's going to be one of the first ingredients that goes into the slow cooker. Yes, I'm going to be using a slow cooker for this, because normally with a lot of a lot of families, you really don't have a lot of time when you get home. But if you can utilize a slow cooker so that it's cooking throughout the day, and you don't have to put up with a lot of the getting things assembled right then and there. The kids are home, or if you are at home looking after younger kids, they're running around with a full diaper, just ready, taking it off them, ready to run around and throw it at a wall. You're chasing them. You can't be looking at what's boiling on a stove or cooking on a stove. So, yes, I'm going to get these lovely little items here to add in. Please recognize that these prices are based on the pounds that you buy. It's not for one green or one bell pepper or stuff like that. That's all based on the weight and the amount that you buy. And let's see. So now, see how quiet it was? I went there on a Sunday. Eggplant. Who doesn't like a good eggplant every now and again? It's full of water, it's firm, but that's not going into our chilies. That'll be coming up for a future item. Hey, Luna, that'll be coming up for a future item that we're going to be going through. So basically, that was the first aisle that I went to get some of the vegetables for the upcoming chili. Now, let's see. I'm going to remove this one and come in. Let's see what other lovely little video files that I have here. That was the veggies. Let's see if this one will work. Okay. I went down and went through the spice aisle. Yes. Yeah, so far I was lucky. The veggies are actually looking fresh when they do come in. Hey, Engine Joe. They're actually looking amazingly fresh. So let's see if they hold that freshness when I do my attempt tomorrow and film it and see what's going in. Injun Joe, the man with the 4-inch tongue. Everywhere you
I was waiting
go,
for it.
yeah, everywhere you go, that's your moniker. That's how I'll say your name. So yes, this is basically the aisle that has all of the lovely different spices and items that I can check through and that I picked from. So they have a variety of choice. I didn't find exactly what I was looking for, but I was able to get a lot of stuff that I need. So we're all set for tomorrow. And let's see, what else did I do? Wait, there's more. Now, in the spice aisle, we also had the same thing for the tin goods. So I wasn't going to take you all the way down to tin goods to see them. But I couldn't resist. It was Easter. Lent was over. This non practicing Catholic still took to it. But I had to take you down this aisle here. I'm sure you can all appreciate it. Dessert. Yes. Dessert. I took you down to dessert aisles. Dessert. But no, did I buy dessert? No, I did not buy dessert. Let's just go through this one more time just for everybody to take a nice little look at it. Let's start it at the beginning. And go look at them. Look at them all. All these little cakes. And they even sell them. They got smart. If you don't feel like a whole cake, you can buy yourself an individual slice. An individual slice. Yes, people. Ah,
Nothing wrong with that.
yeah. Look at that. Cherries, strawberries. Ah,
I like the cakes with the custard in the middle and the fruit on top.
mmm. So moist. So tasty. So, what can I say? Oh, this one is at a grocery store. The old, older Canadians like me will remember it as Dominion, but a few years ago they went through a merger and so forth, and they rebranded as Metro. So this is in the a Metro department store near where I live. So yeah, I try to avoid this aisle. I just keep going, and I go mayonnaise cake. What do you mean mayonnaise cake? There's no Injun
No,
Joe.
yeah,
That's a
that's
different
a
type of
veto.
cooking, and we're not covering that on this channel because we are PG. Anyways, well, maybe not PG. Maybe we may hit an R rating once in a while, but not on this show, not today. So it's all good. So let me just remove that one. Let me go and get another one to show you. Coconut cream pie. Oh my God.
Always a
Gina
good one.
Maxey. As soon as you say coconut cream pie, I think Mary Ann from Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
It's like, now, but did you wear the Daisy Dukes in the short shorts and then come out with one pie in each hand going, do, but professor, you got to have some fun. So anyways, I took all them home and I unpacked them. So, and this is basically, I'm hoping that this one actually works. If you could share that one. Yes. If you can see, yes. Okay. I, I basically filmed it in reverse, but that's what they kind of look up close. So that's the garlic that I'm going to be breaking apart and using about 4 cloves worth. This is part of our lovely long green chili pepper that we're going to be including. And if I can just get back to the beginning, there we go. There's our sweet potato. If you tilt your head, you can see that I cheated. You want to know how I cheated? Basically, these are already been been peeled and cubed. And you know what? Bear's going to take the easy way out of this. Simply
There's no shame in
because
that.
there's no shame. No, there's no shame. I have no shame. You should know that by now. I have no shame. But
That's a whole different subject.
yes. But basically, if you have, like, for people who may have carpal tunnel syndrome or arthritis in the hands or so forth, there's no, always look and see if they have whatever veggie that you want peeled, diced, and ready to go. It can save you a lot of heartache later. And basically, I went for the shortcut and I grabbed it and took it. So these are what's going to be going, part of what's going to be going into our lovely little uh, vegetarian chili that we're going to be doing. I'll just let that continue on and finish up. Of course, I got a sweet onion. I love sweet onions and stuff. Our chili, and again, our whole garlic that I'm going to be breaking apart and smashing up. So I'm just going to drop this back down here. Bum, 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 bum. I got to bring up another one that I want to share with you. Now, these are the actual tin goods. Bum, bum. And if we can, I could have worn Daisy Dukes. Gina Maxey, if you're coming out with coconut cream pies, some Daisy Dukes, and that little top tied in the center,
Ooh.
you know what? Does the body good. Here, I am advocating for the straight men on the show and in the future shows. That's not a bad thing. To have you come out with Daisy Dukes and the item with 2 coconut cream pies. Mm. Now, pay attention closely, people. We will be showing you the tin goods I brought up. Are you sharing my file, Captain Unicorn?
Oh, sorry.
It's so hard to get good help.
Oh,
Please pay attention. There will be a quiz afterwards. Okay, people. No, I said coconut cream pie, not cream. Coconut cream pie, Injun Joe. You're thinking the other way. You're thinking the other things. Yes, black beans matter. But do you notice how things are labeled in Canada versus in the US? So if you ever do come up here, and let's say you're visiting relatives or a lover or an ex or so forth. So come on, people. I told you there'd be a quiz.
everyone knows.
That's good. What else? Yes, you know the answer. Oh my God. Addie listened into our conversation. I knew she would. But what else do you
Well,
notice?
what's the other thing? Could it have to do with measurements?
Boom, 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 boom. Remember, we're in metrics, so we are in milliliters. Now, sometimes, if you can see down here, it'll have both. It'll have 540 milliliters, and it'll have 10 fluid ounces. Let's see if maybe I got a little more. Oops, wrong one there. Sorry. Yeah, sorry, not 10, 19 fluid ounces. So you'll have both the metric system, and you'll also have the old imperial, depending on which brand you're buying and so forth. So you don't have to freak out if you're up here shopping with family or so forth. You can usually easily convert it back and forth. And yes, everything will have both labels in French and English, depending on how big the item is. If you don't see the English side, simply turn the product around, and you'll see on the English side. Even all of the messaging will be in French on the one side, and you can honestly learn a few other languages that way. Indian Joe, what are you doing? Yes, measurement. Like metric makes 20 centimeters sound a lot more than what you think it is in inches. Okay, let me.
Everyone's responding to his Bob and Doug McKenzie bit.
Oh my God, that's only one part. That's only one part. Escape to the great white north. Escape. Okay, I'll play it once again for Luna. Patate de tomates. So everybody knows what sans sel ajouté would mean, right? So do you know what sans sel ajouté? Hey, Tina Elaine.
Well, sans means without or
Sel
no.
and sel. Sel is French for salt. And ajouté means added. So sans sel ajouté is no salt added. And that becomes very key later on in our lessons with the bear.
Oh, Lord.
That's right.
Yes. And the
Sans sel
unicorn.
and the unicorn. Hey, this is my shopping haul. My shopping haul!
Yes, but the lesson's later in both of us.
Yes, later in both of us. That's right. Sans sel ajouté is no salt added. And you can learn different things like halcot noir is black beans. Diced tomatoes are tomato dix, you know, all the fun stuff. Now, let's see what other lovely little video I can share with you on my, I go out there and I working my paws for you guys, working my paws. So let's take a look at the lovely thing known as the spices we're going to use. Here we go. We're going to start with our ground cumin. And as you can see, cumin moulu. I think I'm pronouncing it right, but people who speak better French than me will probably correct me. Cumin moulu, moulu. Then we come down to our southwest chipotle or
Chipotle.
chipotle, chipotle sud-ouest, sud-ouest blends would be mélanger. Some things are easy for me to pronounce, and other times it's like, ooh. Even down to one-step seasonings becomes assainement in une étape. So it's all good. So we're going to add in the cumin. I decided to get the Southwest Chipotle blend. Chipotle. Someone's going to kill me.
It's all good.
And then, come on. Come on. And here we have, I'm not a slave to any corporate spice blend, so I grabbed a couple of different ones. If you guys do know any ones that you're real diehards about, you know what? Leave a comment. Let me know which ones you swear by when you're doing your own cooking. That would be great. And here we got oregano leaves, or as they say in French, feuille d'origan. Feuille d'origan. Oregano leaves. And interesting enough, paprika is paprika. No matter what language you say it up here, paprika is
Makes it simple.
paprika. Yeah, keep it simple. Come on, video. Kick it in. Oh, there we go. So, and here we have our chili powder, which in French is assaisonnement au chili. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'm sure people who like I said, our better French speakers than me will probably have that. So that's what I picked up here. Now the brands here are Selection, which is a house brand for Metro, and then we have Clubhouse and McCormick's and Clubhouse. So I'll let you know how all these different brands actually match up when I do my taste test tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting. I like to put in a little bit of learning, a little bit of fun, and hopefully it'll all come together one way or another. So that's going to be really, really great. I hope. If not, oh well. And by the way, if any of these brands are watching this in the future, please feel free to sponsor JCBear and the Unicorn, Captain Unicorn, in our journey through culinary seasoning. It's all good. And if you don't, well, we're not going to talk to you about you again then.
I've never
So,
tried smoked sea salt.
oh, Himalayan sea salt is great. It's supposed to be really, 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 really great.
Now I have done smoked paprika. That is really good.
Yeah, I tried to find that, but it's
Makes
yeah.
makes a really good fry sauce.
Well, I was trying to find that, but I really, really couldn't.
Hmm. Okay.
Pardon me. So it was so maybe in the next one I'll pick it up on my roundabouts. Then you have your standard black peppers and stuff like that that'll be going on. But people, I need to ask you something. Do you turn the label around on what you are actually buying when you're buying tin goods?
I'm starting to.
No. But with people in the chat, do you turn your labels around? Like, for example, on this one here, do you actually turn the labels around to read? I know it's bright and it hasn't focused here to see what's actually on your ingredients list. Come on, chat. I'm not losing you now. True, but if you can't buy fresh, because you have to remember, depending on the season, I'm talking about for people who don't live in sunshine all year round, Injun Joe. What's for supper tonight? Well, we're going to be making a vegetarian. I'm going to be attempting the vegetarian chili. So we were going through some of the items on there that I'm going to be putting in. Hey, Samantha Stevens, Lot Lizard for Rent. How goes? So, have you guys turned around and actually read the ingredients on the back? Two alarm chili. I don't think I've even heard of it. Wick Flowers and Tony Kittredge's cracked black pepper and sea salt. So, Injun Joe, when are you going to do that and send in a photo of your final creation to us so we can put it up? Don't
Yeah.
worry,
Take pictures.
we will be doing a few things. Yes, pink Himalayan salt is very good. So this is bacon wrapped pork loin on the smoker grill for tonight. Injun Joe, pictures are required. So when it's finished, show us your final creation and send a
Pictures
photo
or it
to
didn't
us.
happen.
Yes. Well, just email it to us. Just email what you're cooking and show us what you're doing. It's all good. But what I want you to do, my lovely members in chat that have joined us tonight, how much salt do you think would be in a normal tin of basic diced tomatoes if I did not buy the no salt added tin? Just give me a round number of what you think they would be. So if I had bought the same tin of diced tomatoes, and let's say I bought the no salt added, take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. Well, 20 grams, that would be a lot.
20 grams? Oh, that'll kill you.
Yeah, 20 grams of salt. That's like a cubed sugar, a sugar cube of salt. Yeah. I'm just waiting. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't wait that long. Tell me. Okay. You want me to tell you? I can tell you. 5 grams. Actually, this is where you have to really, really be careful. When you're reading the back of these little ingredients, always read what the serving size is. Because I used to read the back of the labels and go, wow, that's not too bad for a big tin like this. See how I smack it on the top, smack it on the bottom? Well, in actuality, for 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes, it would actually be 250 milligrams of salt. Buying this one that says no salt added, hey, screw reveal. Buying this one with no salt added is actually only 5 milligrams. That's how much of a difference simply reading a label and buying something slightly less. Now, you may say, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Well, if you're suffering with high blood pressure, you have to watch your sodium intake, stuff like that, it becomes a big deal. So even slight little adjustments like that can be a major thing. It can, reduce headaches, stuff like that. It's all good. It's just something that you have to really be aware of when you're out shopping for yourself. If you can't buy fresh and you have to buy something in a tin good, always read the back, because your sodium, your sugar, everything on there is going to be quite different depending on what you're buying. And read the serving size. What they're putting on there is not for the entire tin. It could be for half a cup, 1 cup, 3/4 of a cup. So that's what you have to really be aware of when you're doing it. I always try to buy fresh when I can, and if you have the time to actually sit down and prepare it, it's all good. But yeah, and it can really make a difference when you're looking at it. Same thing with our lovely beans, our lovely red kidney beans and stuff like that. Always good that if you can't buy them fresh, or you're buying them dry, if you're buying them in the tin, always make sure that you wash them and soak them before use. It helps to just clean them off from anything else that's in the tin, all the other moisture, the salt, everything that's in there that could be helping to preserve them, and it just makes for a tastier dish in the long run. Quite a tastier dish.
Yeah, so who here has high blood pressure?
I do, I do, I do.
Yeah, I need to cut
That's
out
when I,
my salt drastically.
no, no, no. That's why I started when I first had the start of high blood pressure. I started taking a look, and I was actually amazed when I looked at the back of the tin, and I started seeing, oh, they're not talking about for the whole tin. They're talking about for a cup or a half cup
Hmm.
or something like that. That's why I don't salt my food when I'm cooking it, except if I'm cooking meat. I usually allow whoever's eating it to add salt once they've tasted it. But if you use the right combination of spices, I find that you really don't need salt. Just the natural sodium of the actual fresh veggies and stuff like that, or the savory or the sweet really helps. That's what I found for me. I don't know about for the rest of you. So it's all good.
So I pulled up a thing on how much salt you should be intaking.
Per
No
day?
more than 2,300 milligrams. It's not even a full gram, or the 2 grams.
Yeah.
2 grams. And ideal limit is no more than 1,500 milligrams.
Yeah. So basically this, so for example, a cup of diced tomatoes, if you didn't buy it with no salt added, you'd be a third or a quarter of a way through your daily intake in 1 cup. So that's come. It's kind of important to actually look at the back and see. Same thing when anything says fat free. I look at the back and usually it has more sugar than the regular, like mayonnaise. That's why I started buying regular mayonnaise, because when I looked at the back, fat free mayonnaise has like 3 times the sugar.
Because fat is flavor. Take away the fat, take away the flavor, so you got to put something back in to increase the flavor, which is generally sugar and salt.
Correct. So that's why I just buy the regular stuff. It's like, you know what? The amount of increased fat versus the amount of increased sugar,
Yeah,
I'll take
not
the
worth
extra
it.
fat and have to force myself to walk another block,
Yeah.
as opposed to the almost double or triple the sugar on it. So always take a look at those labels and always see the portion size. I was Trust me, when I first started doing this, I used to think, wow, that's a big tin, that's not too bad. And then when I started reading closer, it's like, that's only for a half cup. Oh,
Mm.
that's only for 3/4 of a cup. So, and then just do your own seasoning with salt in that, and so for Samantha, you have if it's a really good pork and beans that has a nice molasses base to it, mm, you get some nice thick Texas toast to have
Oh yeah.
with it. Oh my God, it's delicious. Samantha Stevens said, "I am having pork and beans with my supper tonight." Mm. Oh, I thought you said as supper, but yeah, pork and beans. You know that good blackstrap molasses, like the old time made. Oh, my mouth is watering just thinking of it, and you get
I'm
that
not a fan of
spice.
pork and beans or baked beans as they are by themselves. I have to doctor them up. I put in extra onion, more bacon, and a little bit of mustard to cut down the sweetness a bit.
Oh, definitely. And yes, garlic is great.
Oh,
If you get a nice, good, either fresh or if you're buying it already chopped and so forth. See where it's produced. The garlic that I showed earlier in the video is a product of Mexico. The sweet potatoes are a product of the USA. The long green chili is a product of the USA. See, in our winters here in Canada, a lot of our vegetables are imported via, you know, California, Mexico, some South American countries. A lot of it is imported here during the winter time. I mean, like I said, growing up, I could never get strawberries like fresh strawberries in the middle of winter. So, yes, we are supporting you on this channel, USA. We're buying your produce.
there you go.
So that's half the fun. Captain Unicorn. Yes, I love baked beans and I add barbecue sauce and mustard and hot
Yeah.
dogs. Oh my God,
You, you,
Danielle, I remember growing up. And we used to always do that with the baked beans. We get the hot dogs and then my mom would slice them into little chunks and put them in with the pork and beans. Yes, totally. I totally remember that. Yes, Captain Unicorn, it's right. I always doctor up any canned goods. They have a lot of sodium, and that's about it. I'm not in the rest home yet. Yeah, true. Oh yeah, Danielle, we did the same thing, and you'd have like either toast or that thick cut bread, and you just like, oh, baked beans with hot dogs. Yes. Oh, brown pan sausage. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's all comfort foods, home comfort foods. Captain Unicorn is looking at us like, you people are
Oh
weird.
no,
You
no,
people
no,
are
no, no, no.
weird.
Because when they brought up the brown pan sausage, it immediately went to biscuits and gravy.
Mm,
Oh, but you have to add. We don't have to, but I like to add just a touch of Worcestershire. Not enough to really taste it, enough to make it. There's something else in here, you know. It just elevates it to the next level.
yep. Oh God, no. Spiral ham is great. Why would it be a no-no, Samantha Stevens?
Because ham is cured.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not eating a whole ham. A spiral ham is big. You're taking a nice chunk of it.
Well, let's look.
Mm, I love that spiral ham, especially if you put the cloves in it while it's baking, and you can base it with a little bit of like a little bit of honey, a little bit of seasoning, and you can just baste it. And as it's dripping off, you take it out and you baste it again in it. Mm,
Hmm. Yeah,
that
ham's a no-no. That's your entire daily allowance of sodium
a
for
you know a
for
night.
1 cup or
Well,
140 grams of ham.
yeah, but that could be a nice big chunk or piece of ham.
But again, the upper limit was 2,300, so you know,
Yeah, but I mean, there's a little bit of difference if you're doing it on a daily basis
right.
as opposed to once in a while. And that's the thing. It's like little changes like the ingredients on your tin goods, taking a look, not salting your food when you're cooking it and then salting it afterwards once you taste it. A lot of people will automatically salt their food without even tasting it.
Addie.
So, oh, domestic, da, 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 da. While, while Captain Unicorn goes offline to discuss something, no.
Smack. Ugh.
That's when you come back with a slice of that spiral ham over one eye because the steak is still defrosting, right? But no, I love spiral ham, and a nice slice of it is a nice treat, and it can be used in so many different things afterwards. Especially, yeah, you grill it up with some eggs for breakfast. Oh, it's all good. But again, it's something that you have to look. Hey, Melmac, it's no problem. You can still join us. You have to tell us, Melmac, what did you create for your Easter dessert? I'm dying to know if you went with the ice cream, you did the trifle. What did you do? Let us know. And why did you not send us a picture? Why was there no picture sent? Melmac, I was
Nobody
counting
did.
on that. Nobody sent a picture. I was so hurt. Did you want to hurt the bear? Did you? Send us pictures of your creations. We appreciate it.
And we'll call you an honorary Unibear.
Yes, you too can be a Unibear cook. We'll even send you a little graduation diploma. You have to do an appetizer, a salad, a main meal, and a dessert. And we'll send you an official congratulations, you are now a Unibear. A Unibear. Okay. No, I was serious, Melmac. Oh yeah, I'm
Oh
totally
no.
serious. Whatever you create, good, bad, or indifferent, let's send it into us. You're going to be seeing what I create tomorrow. You've seen what Captain Unicorn created on the poutine. You're going to see my vegetarian chili.
And
Why
next week I
not?
got something else going already.
Oh, somebody wants to be an overachiever. Anyway,
I gotta, Miss Producer is on my butt. I gotta do uh, Instagrams and Twitters. Like, we got like
I'm
30
doing my
people.
Instagram. I am pimping you out on Instagram. It's all good.
I need to be more active on that stuff.
I'm pimping you out on Instagram. I'm making the rounds to, a few of my other channels that I go and visit to say hello. They all know the bear and food is like, but yeah, Melmac, send us your creations. I'm not teasing. I'd love to see what you did and post it up here. Why not? Once we get big enough and we actually get a community page, whatever you send, we're going to be posting and featuring on it for anybody who sends stuff in. So yeah, no, I wasn't teasing. It's all good to see stuff and doesn't hurt to find out exactly what you did and how you did it.
Yeah.
So what did you make, Melmac? Type in the chat. What did you make us? Oh, oh,
Oh,
yes,
really?
record it and send it in, Injun Joe. It can be the other topping. Instead of garlic bread, we can have a lovely CBD toast. Oh, I just thought,
Ooh, ooh,
just
what,
think,
what, what?
could we replace avocado toast with Injun Joe's medicinal marijuana butter on toast
Ah,
with the poached egg?
oh my God.
Just think,
Uh,
you get your iron, you get your fiber, and you get a little bit more of a relaxed view of the world.
oh
We
wow,
could
man.
all do that in the morning.
Woof. I won't get anything done.
Well, yeah, you will, but you'll get it done on your time. Not my time, your time. Now, Mel Mac, did you use the custard or did you use the whipped cream? Inquiring minds want to know. And then tell us, what did you use in the dessert? Come on, you know you want to. You know you want to. Oh, brownies with the special butter.
Special butter.
The special butter.
Yeah.
So could you imagine, instead of the avocado toast, you had that special butter toast with the poached egg? Okay, I did a frozen layered. Keep coming. Okay, a frozen layered what? Frozen layered what, Melmac? Tell us. Interesting. Now, Injun Joe, did you say that this butter was exportable? I'm just asking for a friend.
Probably not.
Fairly pound cake and ice cream in a loaf pan. Okay. What type of ice cream did you use?
Oh, jeez.
Um, you know what? This is a channel about cooking, and I really don't appreciate that screw reveal. So, you know what? Unless you're going to be doing something, I suggest that you be removed. Thank you. Already away. Thank you, Addie. Um, so yeah, we could. Oh yeah, there's so many things you could do with that butter. So many things. I don't know
I've
if
I've
they.
tried edibles, but I can't get around the flavor of them.
Oh, very nice. No, that's not fugly. If you have the layered pound cake and then you alternated layers of vanilla and chocolate ice cream, mm, and then you treat them with a little dab of whipped cream on top, they'd love it. I'd love it. I don't think anybody would refuse it. But yes, Melmac, don't be afraid. failures and successes we can all see, and you never know. Other people may, may have done the same thing and found out where they went wrong on what they were creating. It's all good. We can have a
Yeah,
lot of fun with it.
yeah, I made a shrimp risotto a couple weeks ago. Was not great.
Risotto, it's like the poached egg. It's one of those things you have to practice and practice and practice.
Yeah.
And you have to be patient. It's like an elongated foreplay. You have to constantly coax, talk to it, make love to it, tell it, kiss it, tell it it's a good risotto. It's a lovely risotto. It's time for the risotto to emerge and come out. And even then, it may not work. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's too hot. Sometimes, there's a lot of factors to getting it. But I totally get it. Chocolate syrup and IHOP cream cherries on top. Melmac. And you deprived me of seeing that? Bad, bad, bad. Never deprive a bear and a unicorn of dessert. Never. Even if it's just virtual, it can still be so satisfying. Whipped cream. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm dying here. I hopefully you're dying of laughter, Samantha Stevens, but that's the whole thing. We want to make stuff fun here. We want to try stuff, and if it flops, it flops. I mean, and if it succeeds, it succeeds. And sometimes you guys come up with some great suggestions, like to kind of change it or maybe try something else, and it's all good. Mm. Samantha Stevens, that's not only a dessert, that's a treat in other ways too. You little devil, you little devil. That's why I like you. Oh, I actually like all of yous, but some of yous make that little extra effort to just bait the bear into going down a completely other road, which is why you're here.
Okay. Has anyone ever gone to the store and bought the champagne, the whipped cream, the cherries, and condoms all in the same order?
We can't get that all in the same store, though.
Oh,
Like, if I think growing up, I could get condoms at the drug mart, then I'd have to go to the liquor store to get the champagne, and then I'd have to go to the grocery store to get the strawberries and whipped cream. And that would only be if they were in season growing up. Now, yeah, but back then growing up, usually one or two things were forgotten. Either the whipped cream, the condoms, or the strawberries.
huh.
I'm thinking way back. And maybe the champagne was more like tequila. Just saying.
Okay,
Anyways, I
that works
digress.
too. Okay, alcohol, strawberries, whipped cream, and condoms.
Yeah, that's a little bit, no, yeah. Hey, chemist Chaz. Ooh, banana pudding. That's
Oh,
good.
Addie loves banana pudding.
Mm. Hey, Noel. Mm. Nutella slices. Oh, you see, growing up, probably a long time ago, Nutella was kind of like when I was in more elementary school. We were having Nutella, and we'd have it on bread. It was just a hazelnut spread, or we'd mix it in with a few other things. So so far we're good, thank you. So yeah, but that was way, way, way back before it became like extremely popular and started coming up. But in Italy, they have so many varieties of that hazelnut spread. It's like, I'd love to be able to go there and bring back
Wait, wait,
some.
wait, wait, wait. What the hell?
What
I don't know about that one.
about which one?
Injun Joe. I got it on the screen.
Oh, I could see that working.
Huh.
I could see that working with peanut butter. The peanut butter would have a very mellow, subtle
I mean, does
taste.
someone actually make Tabasco flavored peanut butter, or do you make that yourself? I mean, super easy. Stir.
Oh, Injun Joe. Injun Joe, but do you make? Oh, he does it himself. That could actually be a really nice. No, seriously. If you had that, like if you had a really good organic peanut butter, I prefer chunky as the smooth,
Oh yeah.
with the Tabasco, and you kind of marinate a nice chicken breast in with it, that would come out with a really nice
Hmm.
variation of flavor because the peanut butter would like take down the Tabasco, but the Tabasco would actually give it a little more like slap and tickle.
Uh
You know
huh.
what I'm saying? Like a really good slap and tickle onto the chicken. Don't you shake your head at me. What's BP?
Probably supposed to be PB.
Oh, oh, you do. I've never actually.
Sorry. Sorry. I have to. Where is it?
No, no, no. But I think that
No,
would be
this.
great if you did the Tabasco. Well, if you got the proper Tabasco and the peanut butter, and maybe do like a chicken breast with it, that would be that would be great.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to try that peanut butter and Tabasco
That would actually be that.
because I
That's the
actually have
thing.
the bottle right here. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that would be so cool. I don't know if I'd be able to handle it like as a regular spread, but cooking wise, like with chicken or potentially, oh, there's the Tabasco. Ooh, Melmac, you used to make nut butters. Now I could. Oh no, no, bad bear, bad bear, bad bear, bad bear, bad bear. I'm just gonna leave. Yes, there's like almond butter, and there's other specific nuts and so forth, and that would be. Yeah, yeah, Melmac, you know that I would go on a complete tangent with that one. It's like, no, no. But there's almond butter and there's a few other different types of nut butters. But do you still do that at home? Yes, Tabasco and peanut butter. But
Oh
Injun
god.
Joe, what's the ratio? Oh, to mince the nut. Melmac, you are I know you're being serious and I love it. But oh, I could go so many ways with that. But yeah. Oh, cashew. I've never tried sunflower. I've never tried sunflower, but yeah, the Tabasco and peanut butter one is really intriguing me too. And just think, you could
Huh.
actually mix it with the almond or the cashew with the Tabasco with the chicken. That would be interesting. Ooh, mango.
Oh, I dare you. I so dare you.
You so dare me to what?
No, Addie.
Oh, no, but I think I would like the. No, I know, Danielle, and I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good, but I love it. I love the suggestions. But if you think, okay, if peanut butter and the Tabasco would go well, definitely cashew and Tabasco. And I think the other one that Melmac mentioned, almond and Tabasco, would go really nice. Like if you wanted to do it up with a chicken, or I don't know, do you think they would go with beef? Or would be more like a chicken or a pork type thing?
Maybe
I
pork.
I don't know what that is, Gone John. I do not know what a Dutch Hagelsad is. Hagelshead? Macadamia butter. Yeah, macadamia nuts are so expensive up here. Like, you got to know what you're doing. Like, if something was going to be doing that, I'd have to know what I'm doing because they're so expensive up here. If you,
Oh,
if,
okay.
if I screw that up, it'd be like, "Ugh."
That is
What do you
Hagelsag.
mean that?
That is Hagelsag. Chocolate sprinkles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they're called. Oh my God, I used to see that on donuts.
Yeah, similar to sprinkles. Huh. Interesting. Sorry, had to look it up.
Yeah, I had no idea what it was. Oh, could you imagine on the warm toast? That would just melt.
Oh yeah.
That would just melt right in.
Ooh. Cream cheese.
Very nice. Haggle sag meat.
Ha!
Tina. Tina. Okay, we'll chocolate sprinkle ya. We'll chocolate sprinkle ya. It's all good.
Spit you down, you roll you over in it,
Somebody's
and
rallying for that. But hey, go enjoy Chemist Chaz. Enjoy the banana pudding. And you know what? You may even want to spice it up with maybe, a little bit of another fruit, maybe a little bit of Nutella, maybe a little bit of Hagelsag, Dutch Hagelsag on top. That creamy goodness, the sweety, savory taste of that banana. Mm, it's all good. It's all good. Oh, there's so many things cream you can do with cream cheese and with seasoning and adding different flavors to it. It's like,
oh,
yes,
cream cheese is great because
yes,
it can go savory or sweet.
exactly, exactly. I mean, you can mix anything like uh, even like fresh jams or fresh items with it to make it like a little bit of a roll. And ah, ah, it is delish. But yes, so Injun Joe, we will be expecting. Oh, dipped graham cracker. Ooh. Okay, Danielle,
Yeah.
my sweet, lovely Danielle. When you make that, the cream cheese with the vanilla, the lemon juice, and a little sugar mix, and then with the graham crackers, you are required to show us the dip in a
Oh,
photo.
that sounds really good.
Yeah, that's intriguing. I've never had those things mixed. You need to take a photo of it, send us in our email, cookingafterdark1@gmail.com. Send us the picture. Don't forget the banner. It should be running. Our technical difficulties. And salt licorice. I've had licorice. I've had like the red licorice and the black licorice, but I've never had the what's salt licorice?
Not
I
entirely
don't think I've
sure.
ever had
Yeah,
salt
I've gone to
licorice.
the coast and we've had saltwater taffy, and that's a common thing.
Hey, you know what? Doesn't matter. We can say, you know, this is a Daniel Robinson special. Boom. This is a nice quick snack. You need this, and this. Injun Joe, you sparked an intrigue with the Tabasco added to all of the nut butters, the peanut, the cashew, the almond. What other things can you inspire? Are you going to be showing us that smoked meat that you're doing up right now, Injun Joe? Are you going to be sending us the uh, the pictures? Well, yeah, cream cheese. Yeah, if people are making all sorts of cheesecakes and stuff like that, it's all good. Yes. Well, just send them as you do them. Send them to our email so we can get them downloaded, get them ready to post and show what our community is actually cooking on their side. And Danielle, if I'm not in a meeting and you go live during the day, you know I'm going to come into one of your lives going, "Where's my photo? Where's my photo, Danielle?" And then you can just laugh at me. But I'll be saying, Danielle makes these secret creations to snack on and she's not sharing. So we want to see it.
Yeah,
So
one of
it's
these
all
days I'm
good.
gonna have to make a cheesecake
Ooh,
because I found out if you
yes.
treat it like a custard, it turns out much better. That means a water bath.
Oh, a hot water bath is good for not only food, but for the person too.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes, yes, it is. And then hopefully this week we'll be showing you exactly the vegetarian chili that this carnivore will be making. It's not going to be as exciting as, hot butter on a sizzling pan or pouring of a thick, robust gravy over thick cut fries and cheese curds. But I will be able to show you what it looks like using a slow cooker. So it'll be all this. Well, you know what? Maybe if we ask Captain Unicorn to show us how to make a good cheesecake, he will. Won't you, Captain
Yeah,
Unicorn?
I'm trying to lose weight, damn it.
Yes, but you see, you have a lot. Ooh, I've never made sourdough bread. Hello, Melmac. Your
I have.
assignment. Your assignment is that when you're making this stuff, show us a picture. Send us a picture of the final thing. We'd love to see it. But we would love to also have Captain. Who wants Captain Unicorn?
Anybody can make cheesecake.
Okay, who wants Captain Unicorn to make cheesecake? Melmac, yes, it should be in our about section. It is cooking after dark 1, all one word, at gmail.com. So, yes. Okay, so please raise your Unibear paws or say yes to one of the segments being cheesecake, cheesecake, cheesecake.
Okay. Now, the next question is, which cheesecake? Do you want plain? Do you want the pecan pie cheesecake? There's one other one I showed you that I have never made. I don't. I'll look something up. But I think the plain cheesecake would be good because you can't go wrong with a plain cheesecake.
True, and you can always dress it up into whatever flavor you
Yeah.
want.
You
Chocolate,
can
strawberry, raspberry,
even just
blackcurrant.
opening up a can of fruit, canned fruit. It's gonna have lots of extra sugar in it, but what the hell? You're eating cheesecake.
But if you
Go
can
for
get,
broke.
yeah, if you get fresh fruit, you can pour over
Yeah.
strawberries. You can actually
Strawberries,
mix and
blackberries,
match.
blueberries.
You can slice up kiwis and put it in. You can slice up banana slices and put them on top.
But one
It's
of my,
all
my
good.
favorite flavors for cheesecake, well, there are several really, all of them.
Indian
Strawberry,
Joe.
blueberry, and peach. I
Yeah.
love a peach cheesecake.
Hey, Lindsay 112. Indian Joe. Really? Chocolate marble butter pecan cheesecake? I feel like I don't know if any of you are old enough, but there's this old Bugs Bunny
God,
thing where it has the chameleon and it goes and it changes color with each background,
I
and then
can't.
it comes up to the plaid and it goes no.
Uh,
Well, Injun Joe, let's put it this way: you got to start sending us some of your pictures of your stuff too. You've intrigued us. You tell us what you're actually that's in the smoker. We want to see it. We want to see it. Just think, if we had a loaf of Melmac sourdough bread, Injun Joe's um, smoked meat that he's doing up,
Mm.
and then we had Danielle's, you know, dip them appetizer munchy item with the cream cheese and the vanilla and the lemon and the graham crackers, we would have had a whole meal here, people. So show us your creations. Not to mention, we could have had a little nosh later on with, Melmac's pound cake with the ice cream and layered with the whipped cream and the cherries and a little bit of chocolate syrup. It's like, oh my God, Bear is so needing that right now. And, spicy peanut butter. Yeah, spicy peanut butter on the sourdough bread. Oh
Mm.
my God. Oh my God. Pecan pie cheesecake. Ah,
Now, my brother makes his own sourdough in Alaska, and last time I visited him, he made sourdough pancakes. It was the sourest sourdough in awesome. And he shipped me 7 loaves at one time of his sourdough bread, and I made that into French toast. It was amazing.
mm. Especially if you beat the eggs while you're mixing in maybe a little bit of vanilla or cinnamon, and then you soak it just before you hit that sizzle on that griddle. Mm. Yes, Indian Joe. As you're cooking and creating, snap a picture, send it to us. Melmac. As you're cooking, creating, or baking, snap a picture, send it to us. Danielle. Everyone else watching this now and on the replay crew. Whatever you're creating, it's not just about us cooking. It's just that we enjoy it. It's also about your creations too that we'd like to bring up and show people.
You don't
And you
have to
never
be a
know.
good cook. You have to enjoy what you do, enjoy what you eat. It doesn't matter.
It's all about the flavor and the
Yeah.
texture. It's like, can you imagine this when I was very, very, very young? And I was going out and I thought, oh, like when you think that you're hitting like the higher ends of food eating and you're sitting there and I was at a French restaurant. No, it was a Spanish restaurant and they served this lovely soup. And I took up the first spoonful and I'm blowing on it like, and all of a sudden I'm like, I took the gazpacho and I took the first thing. I'm like, oh my God, this is really tasty. But I can't believe how it went down in temperature so quickly. And I took it and I'm like, and I did it again. I'm like, I just don't know. Soup's never cooled this much. I did not know that the soup was supposed to be served cool or cold. I mean, it was delicious, but it's kind of like one of those things you learn when you're young. You're like, oh my God, oh my God. I felt so embarrassed. And then then I looked then I said to myself, screw this. I'm enjoying my meal. And, and I just continued to eat it. But yeah, but it's the truth. I did that, like you're 17, 18, and you're thinking that you know it all, and you're coming in here. It's a lovely Spanish restaurant. You're going to have paella, and you're going to have all this other thing, but you don't know everything. We don't know everything either, but we're trying everything. So you guys should too, and you guys should share with us, and we'll share with you on what we can and can't do. But do you want to tell them what you have planned for next week, Captain Unicorn?
Well, next week we're still finishing your segment, right?
Well, yeah, we're gonna be dropping the vegetarian chili.
All right. And then next, I have made spaghetti and meatballs.
A simple yet effective dish that has flavor, aroma, texture, and
Balls.
meat balls. Maybe with a little bit of spice,
A little
maybe a
bit of
little
spice.
plain. It's all good.
And
It's all fun.
this is the first time I have really gone all out in making a dish. And I swear this is the best spaghetti meatballs I have ever made.
Mm. But how did the La Familia feel about it?
They thought the same
Oh, very cool.
because I used uh, whole peeled tomatoes in a can,
Hmm.
and I squished
Plum,
them by
plum,
hand.
or hothouse?
Plum.
Ooh. It's always good to get a nice firm plum tomato in your hands, you know. Usually two of them go well.
Yeah, I don't think you're talking about actual tomatoes, are you?
Yes, yes I am. And
Okay.
you'll see in the video exactly what's going to be happening. Injun Joe wants the age old question. Do you keep the meatballs separate or do you include in the sauce? You'll
Well,
have
you're
to
gonna have
wait.
to watch the video. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
going.
going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait and see what occurs in the video presentation. And you know, Injun Joe, we can reveal it to you earlier once we receive a few of those photos of your creations. You think you're the only one that can use blackmail with food? Come here, my pretty. Come here.
Yes, I do
Oh
have
my
big
God.
hands. I wear extra large gloves at work.
That's right. He likes to grab that meat, mix it, form it, put it through. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
you're gonna see all of it.
All of it. He's going to be elbow deep in that meat, so it's all good.
I expect this one to be
Hey, Mark Kropka.
extra sensual.
Yeah. Oh, it will be. Trust me. And growing up in an Italian household, trust me, I've made some meatballs in my day. And crushed a few tomatoes too.
I believe you will approve what I have done.
Oh, I think I will. Especially as I review the video as it's being prepared. It's all good. You had me till you slapped your hands together, then I flinched. Good. It's always good to keep some of you youngins on the edge. Always good to have a little of you youngins on the edge. I love it. Love it. So, we're almost at an hour and a half, Captain Unicorn.
Woof. Yeah, my back hurts. It's like I gotta sit up for this camera. I want to slouch all the time. Ugh,
I'm gonna
fat
let that go.
bastard.
I'm gonna let that go, 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 go.
Addie's in the office.
Addie's in the office. Tee, tee, tee. So, I'd like to thank you all for joining us and coming, and I'd like to say thanks to the replay crew. Just a reminder, this show is for people who enjoy cooking, who enjoy seeing food, who enjoys creating food. We will not tolerate undue drama unless it's about spices, unless it's about different types of meat to use. But we will not tolerate it in our comment section. We will not tolerate it in our member chat. And you will be summarily dismissed if you try to bring it here. And if I have to say this at the beginning of every live, I will until it gets through people's heads that this is not to be an importation of anybody else's drama.
No
This
drama
is not
zone.
to be a venue where you can just slag people for no reason than your own gratification.
Yeah.
This is basically about food and the journey and the enjoyment of it amongst friends, new or old. And that's the way it's going to be. So, those are the accepted rules of this channel. We love you all. I send you bear hugs. I hope to keep you keep safe. And remember, whatever you create, good, bad, or indifferent, flops or successes, because trust me, I've had a few flops on my hands. Tasted great, didn't look great, but it tasted great. It's all good. That's how we learn from each other.
Yep. Tonight was a good night. We had fun.
Oh, God, yeah.
Thank you everybody for coming.
And we appreciate you.
And it'll just be more and more fun every time we do this.
Yes, and we're going to be trying some of that. I'm wondering if something Tabasco and peanut butter. I'm still intrigued with that. I
Yeah.
got to try something like that with chicken breast just to see how it turns out, or potentially using it as something with like some fresh veggies, just to see how it's like
Fresh
what the
veggies.
flavor is.
Mm.
But Injun Joe, you have to tell us the like, is it like 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and 1 shot of Tabasco?
Probably whatever
Or
your heat tolerance is.
yeah, but it'll just be. I'm more of a medium. I don't know if you're higher. I don't know if Injun Joe's like a high heat. So,
Sorry, I see one comment.
oh my god. Well, thank you for coming. Like I said, for the replay crew.
No, sorry, once a week.
No, we're doing Mondays as our regular live, and we will do a drop on the final creation of whatever we were planning to shop for that week. So last week we had the poutine drop. This week we will be doing the drop for the uh, vegan chili. So yeah, I think it depends. And so it depends on how the items are, and then we'll be back next Monday. So this gives you a chance to experiment. Send us your photos, and we can line it up for our member create segment. But you have to send us the photos so that we can have a members creation segment.
And people may want recipes for those too. So
That's right.
if you could include that, that'd be awesome. It's not a requirement. Because
But we'd
remember,
like to know how you
Pinterest
made
is
it.
your friend.
Yeah, but you can always do a variation.
Yeah.
Like like for me, I always like to add a teaspoon of like some nice curry powder to something where I want to zhuzh it up just to see what
Zhuzh.
happens. Zhuzh it up, or turn around and say, "This may be a little bougie, but it works for me."
Uh-oh, he's dying. Oh no.
It's all good.
Okay.
So love you all. Thanks for coming. Tell your friends. This is just for fun. And send us your creations, and we're going to try and do our creations. And maybe a variation of some of the items you guys have seen and said in the chat. Yay!
So
See,
everyone,
they
everyone's
wanted your
homework is
poutine.
to try the Tabasco and peanut butter. That's your homework.
I gotta buy Tabasco then. I gotta see what type of Tabasco sauces they have up here. They have a few. Maybe try it with a little bit of sriracha as a mix on something else, not
Yeah.
straight up.
Oh my God. Okay.
You people are killing me. You people are killing me, but I love you. Anyways, have a great one, everybody. And until next Monday, take a look. We will be dropping a video a little later on in the week. And Reg and Chipotle Tabasco. Well, I have the seasonings here, both in French and English, as you've seen earlier, Injun Joe, from the Southwest and regular. So it's all good. Oh, yeah, I gotta try it with sriracha. Sriracha with peanut butter and the chicken. Bear's thinking about something different right now.
Of course you are.
Yes, but I'll be back. Yes, we
Okay.
will definitely, Mel Mac. We definitely will. Okay, guys, go enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a little late night snack if it's early enough. For those of us that it is late, we'll just have to wait till tomorrow. It's crazy.
Okay.
Take care.
Night.
Night.